What up, y'all? So, you guys asked me some pretty decent questions this time, and they're not all about wrestling, thank God. But, let's go ahead and get into these. Alright, so, some of these are just asking for shout-outs. Alright, where do we start? Okay, Sunny702 asked, how much for Shaggy 2 Dope and Violent J custom set? I don't know if I'm even gonna sell those. I might just keep them for myself, or I might even send them to Psychopathic Records, because they've never made an actual wrestling figure of the Insane Clown Posse, which, for reasons I'm sure anybody could guess, but they've never made actual wrestling figures of them, and they're huge wrestling fans. They have their own promotion, JCW. I suggest everybody go check that out on YouTube if you haven't already, if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But I was thinking I was gonna make their just make them into Insane Clown Posse wrestling figures and either keep them or just give them away to them. I'll just ship them to Psychopathic Records, and I know that they'll get to them because company, they're really cool up there. And yeah, so next question, Wrestling Fan 15, can you make a Kenny Omega head? Can you make me a custom Kenny Omega head? Yep. Hit up my email. Alfredo Alfredo, are you working on a Drake custom figure? I am. No, I'm not, but I would love to see yours. So, whenever you're finished with it, send a picture to my email. I'd love to see that. Water pipes. The underdog from the underground. That's the homie. Who is your favorite character in South Park, Family Guy, and Rick and Morty? Jesus Christ. Okay, so South Park would probably have to be, of course, Cartman. No, I'd say Butters. Butters is definitely my favorite. He reminds me of my son so much. Voice and everything. Family Guy would have to be either, of course, Peter Griffin or Carter Pewterschmidt. That dude is hilarious. And if they did a spin-off show, I think that he needs his own, because he's damn near puts me in tears every time I watch Family Guy and he's on an episode. He's just funny. Rick and Morty, I don't know. I'd probably say Rick. Morty's kind of a puss, and I'm not really into that. And Rick's just about the truth and science, and he's funny and sarcastic and an asshole, and yeah, so probably Rick. And there's another part of his question is, do you think Cartman will die of diabetes, heart disease, or KFC? Probably KFC. Probably KFC. What do you think of All Elite Wrestling? All Elite Wrestling, I think it's awesome, especially for all the independent wrestlers that have either had a bad experience with WWE or other promotions. And it's just a spot for, it's just another door open for other people to get noticed and recognition that they deserve. So shout out to AEW. Favorite wrestling match? My favorite match would probably have to be Undertaker versus Triple H with Shawn Michaels as the ref in a cage at WrestleMania. That's my all-time favorite wrestling match ever. Rapper, he asked a lot of questions, sorry. Rapper rock? Both. Depending. It just depends. Hardest custom to make? Probably, and I know it doesn't seem like it, but the Kota Ibushi figure was incredibly hard just because of the hair sculpt. I re-sculpted that thing, I don't even know, maybe 3 or 4 times, 5, well, I'd say 4 at the most, 4 times, so that one was difficult, just because of the sculpt. I couldn't get his bowl cut thing going, and, yeah, But shout out to Mad Dog for ordering it. The easiest custom to make would probably have to be shit, I don't know. The easiest custom I've made was a Kurt Angle custom before they released an actual Mattel figure of him. It didn't take much. It just took a Jack's head scan and popped it on a, can't remember what it was. I don't know the body. I couldn't remember, but yeah, that was probably the easiest. And believe it or not, the Laparca Jr. figure that I just did, that was pretty easy too, and that was actually fun for me. It looks like it would be difficult, and there was parts that are difficult, but it was fun, and anything fun is easy to me. Alfredo asked, I see that Eminem and Lil Wayne custom right there. Oh, he didn't ask, he just made a statement. Good. I'm glad you're not blind there, sir. Alright, Jalen asked, what customs are you thinking about making? Right now, currently, I'm in the process of making the Insane Clown Posse. I have the head sculpt for Eminem, and I dremeled most of the hair off. It's right there. I'm not going to show it just yet, because I'm not happy with how it is right now. Let me get a few things fixed on it, and then I'll show you guys. The Lil Wayne, and what else am I? There was something else. I don't know. Just anything that I like, any of my interests, and they don't have a figure of them, I'm probably going to make. Somewhere down the line, I'm definitely going to make a, I want to make the entire Misfits, old and newer members, just because I love the Misfits. And, yeah, so, Nevaeh and Nicole, I don't know, there's two A's in the middle. I'm sorry, I'm butchering their name. But they asked, can you make a 6'9" or a Lil Pump? I was going to make a 6'9", but I don't like him very much. And if anybody's going to make a 6'9" figure, probably the best head scan to use would be a maybe an Umaga or a Santino Marella. Just because of the cheekbones, and the only reason I say Umaga is because he's got the grill, and that'd be easy to paint different colors. Yeah, I mean, I still might. If you guys want it bad enough, then I'll do it. Will you make Eminem action figure? Randall Jr. Goodman asked. Yes, I'm making one. I might make two. One updated, how he looks now, and then the one I'm making right now is Slim Shady from when I was younger. Like 1999 through 2000, that era. Naruto asked, how much time does it take you to make a custom? It just depends, man, and if I'm into it and it's fun, that wasn't a fart, that was my chair moving. If I'm into it, then I won't stop until it's done, unless I have like other shit to do. Then yeah, so as long as I'm into it and it's fun and I'm interested in it and I'm excited about it, then you know. But if not, it could take me a minute, because I'll sit there and think about how I could do it, and it's just, yeah. MCW fan asked, the worst favorite movie ever you have seen. I'm guessing you mean the worst movie I've ever seen. Probably any of the horror movies that come out nowadays. They're pretty stupid. I'm a huge horror movie fan, and there's a lot of crap out, like the Annabelles and all that. It's stupid to me. But The Conjuring, that's cool. But Annabelle, nah, I'm straight on that. I'm excited for the new Chucky movie. Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, is the one who's doing his voice, and I'm pretty excited about that. I was nervous about who was going to do it, but now I'm okay with that, because he does a pretty damn good Joker. So, Jalen again asked, what is your favorite wrestler? Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is my favorite wrestler right now. But my favorite wrestler changes all the time, and it's because I am always learning about new people and different promotions, and yeah, so but right now, Kenny Omega. MCW fan asked, do you still watch wrestling? Yes, I do, here and there. I don't watch any of the Divas matches because it gives me anxiety of how many times they botch, no matter who it is. I don't care if it's Ronda Rousey. I don't care if it's Mother Teresa. I'm not watching the match. Nah. When they botch, and I know it's going to happen every match, it freaks me out. I don't know why, it just does. So, but yeah, I watch wrestling. Fluffy Corey, I love that name. Would you ever trade WWE figures? Yes, I would. It just depends on what they are and what you're wanting for it. I would also trade parts as well. So, Jonathan Antunes, I'm sorry I'm butchering y'all's names once again, but Jonathan asked, have you ever been in a fight? Let me save that for the last question. Jalen asked, what's my favorite shoe? I have a collection of Jordans. That's my all-time favorite footwear is Jordans, and right below that would probably have to be Converse. So the last question, Jonathan asked, have you ever been in a fight? Yes, I have. And I've won some, and I've definitely lost some. And if you said if you claim to have fought people and you've never lost, you're a liar. You are a liar. There's bigger fish in the sea. I can promise you that. If you guys want to know that story, then just let me know in the comment section, and I'm probably gonna start a story time segment on my channel, just because I have so many things I would like to, so many stories I would like to tell you guys that I know you guys would like, and it might change your aspect and your outlook on certain things and how you treat people, and I just think it'd be cool to have like a story time thing. So yes, I've won some, and I've definitely lost some, because I was young, dumb, and my mouth ran way too much, and learned from my mistakes. I finally learned how to back it up. But yeah, so if you guys want to know the answer to that and know the some of the stories that I've been in, ones I've lost or won, let me know. I also want to tell you guys about bullying, so that might be another episode right there. And I used to be a bully, and used to is yeah, so I want to tell everybody why you shouldn't bully people, and why you shouldn't run your mouth if you can't cash the check. So but yeah, I appreciate everybody asking their questions, and hit that like button if you want to know some stories from my past, because I have some good ones, and I'm pretty damn good at telling them too. And I'll tell you the truth, whether or not it embarrasses me, I don't give a shit. So hit me up in the comment section, email me, or just add me as a friend on YouTube, and we'll talk to y'all later. But first, I want to show you a little sneak peek live of Shaggy. Yeah. There's Shaggy. And I just glued the the crotch onto Violent J. There's the body of it. And where's the head? And there's Violent J. I used a Big Show head for him, and I used a Chad Gable for Shaggy, and they're gonna look awesome. And Lil Wayne's right there, but I don't want to show that just yet, because I added more to it since my picture I posted on my little news feed thing. Okay, sorry for wasting y'all's time. But thank you for asking the questions, and thank y'all for staying loyal. And hit that like button if you want to know more stories in detail. And if you're all for the story time segments that I would like to do on here, then hit that like button as well. I love each and every one of y'all. I'm sorry I butchered some of y'all's names, but shout out to y'all for staying loyal, and shout out to y'all for being here, whether or not you're subscribed or not. But yeah, we'll see y'all later. Peace.